I'm telling you, Mom, it's perfect. And we can have him for free.
Free? What's wrong with it?
Nothing. Audrey's cousin said her house isn't big enough for it.
I don't know, buddy. This is the sort of thing you have to be absolutely sure of before you make a commitment.
You know, ever since I was old enough to listen, Dad's been telling me stories about the one he had when he was a kid. And how he always wanted another one just like it.
I'm just not sure, buddy.
Well, it's better than socks. I mean, it's a real present. But I have to go get it right now.
That's another thing, buddy. Daddy's birthday is until Sunday. Where are you going to put it till then?
The guest house is empty. We could keep it in there. Come on, Mom. He deserves a great present. It's not every day a person gets to be 50.
What a relief that is.
Come on, Mom.
Okay, go ahead. How are you going to get it here? Maybe you should wait for Willie to come back. He could drive you.
I already asked him. He said it's my present, so it's my problem. What's the matter with him these days? All he does is mope around.
Well, that's his problem.
Well, I'll manage. Dad'll love it, you'll see.
Must be the taxi strike. I'll park the car, and I'll meet you at the gate.
Hello? Why don't Timmy and I go into the coffee shop? It's still sort of early. You can get my seat for me, okay? Flight 501 to San Francisco. You make that an aisle seat, okay? In the no-smoking section.
Can you make it to the coffee shop on your own?
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm just irritable.
Now, you were yesterday and the day before. Why don't you just park the car, call the house, and come with us?
To San Francisco? What am I going to do there?
Get away from here. You could use a break. Come on, now, there's plenty of room. You don't ever have to see Sally and the baby, or me and Timmy if you don't feel like it.
The way I'm feeling, Nancy, if I got on a plane now, nobody would ever see me again. It'd be Tierra del Fuego, here I come.
That bad.
I am fed up to here with everything. A job, if I have to take one more Sweet 16 picture, I think I'll go crazy. I feel like I'm going to be stuck in Pasadena for the rest of my life.
That's a feeling I know well.
I'll be okay.
Okay, well, offer's still open. You might treat?
No, thank you. That child support you're getting is for Timmy, not for your baby brother.
Okay.
Go on, I'll meet you in the coffee shop.
You are how many?
1.5.
We have tables for 2, 3, or 4.
She's 2. That is, if you don't mind sharing a table. Otherwise, I think we're going to be here all day.
No, not if you don't mind.
Fine. 2 and a half. Just tea, please.
Coffee's fine for me.
Okay?
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Kraft.
Nancy Maitland. My baby Timmy. Elizabeth Kraft? You're not the woman that made that film Separate Ways, are you?
One and the same. I hope you liked it. I can't stand criticism.
Liked it? Oh, it was wonderful. I was depressed for weeks.
Oh,
No, just too close for comfort, I guess.
ah. You, recently divorced? Oh, baby, and the diapers and the bottles.
Law school.
Ah.
It's rough. Also good.
I expect we're in the same boat, except yours just a little bit more crowded.
Oh, no, not a chance. Your work must take you everywhere. Pasadena's it for me. You must be off to someplace wonderful.
No, I'm just arriving someplace wonderful. I mean, for me anyway, I'm here. See, I can't stand that hassle at the luggage pickup, so I just always wait till it thins out a little bit.
I'm off to San Francisco. I'll be back on Sunday. I would love a chance to talk to you.
Terrific. Look, why don't I give you my hotel phone number and you call me when you get back, okay? I'd like that. I don't know hardly any women anymore. I don't know. Maybe I scare them off. Yeah. Same goes for men.
Well, you're right. It is the same boat then.
Now, please call.
I will. It's getting late. My brother's making my seat reservation, and if I don't find him, I'm gonna miss my plane. Hey, I'm awfully glad I met you.
Me too. You have a terrific weekend.
Thank you. Come on. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ah, there you are.
Nancy, I'm sorry it took so long, but the parking lot was like a zoo. Oh, Nancy, here's your ticket. Aisle seat, no smoking.
Thank you. Hey, I really wish you'd come with me.
Another time, Nancy. I'll be okay. Honest, I will. I'll see you Sunday.
Oh, with bells on. Goodness, Dad's gonna be 50.
Yeah. I know just how he feels.
Oh.
Go on. You better get going. Nancy?
Huh?
Did you drop this?
Oh, goodness, yeah, that's her phone number. Thanks.
Whose?
I'll see you Sunday. Excuse me, are you going anywhere in your past? Do you know anything about how one would get a lift? Hey, listen, you think there's any chance that you're going anywhere near Pasadena? Sir, are you going anywhere near Pasadena? Because I could... Sir, are you going anywhere near...
Lady? You need a lift?
Are you taking a poll or do you mean business?
I'm in the lot across the street. You follow me.
I got some stuff right over there. Ooh.
Film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Oh, thanks. It weighs a ton. Which way?
Okay.
Great. Damn, how do you get around this town without a car?
Ask me. I'm a native-born Californian.
Oh, yeah? Where's your surfboard?
Probably the same place as yours.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? My name's Elizabeth Kraft.
Willie Lawrence. Hi.
Hello.
Elizabeth Kraft? Those film cans are you the Elizabeth Kraft that made
Yes, I am.
Separate Ways is a terrific film. It is one of my favorites.
Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I figured the woman that made that film, though, must be like 7 feet tall with a lot of muscles.
Well, I make up for my size with a very large mouth. See, I operate on the theory that a kind word and a gun get you more than merely a kind word.
You stole that line from Professor Irwin Corey.
Well, only one person in 1,000 would know that.
Your secret is safe.
Charlie, get over here. Charlie! 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 Charlie, come here. Now, come here. Charlie! Come back here, Charlie! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, darling. Guess what we got you?
This is the place.
Listen, thank you. I think you saved my life.
I'll get your stuff. Oh, I can bring it in.
Oh, don't bother. The doorman can get it. Listen, thanks again.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye-bye.
It must be an omen.
Willie Lawrence, you'll be rewarded in heaven. It's room 867. Martin, I was just going to call you. I thought you were the cab driver. I left one of my bags in the taxi. I was going to call. Darling, I just got here. Please, do we have to go through this again? I have to be here. All right, I want to be here. I want to be here because it's my work and I love it. Whatever you say. Just do me one favor. Would you water the plants before you go and leave my keys on the coffee table?
I thought you might need this.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Look, could you just stick it over there, please?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry about the oversight.
I'm sorry. There's no excuse for that, so I won't try to make one, okay? Thanks, really. Half my life is in there, and the other half is in your hands.
I accept the challenge.
Thanks again.
Well,
Hey, they're showing my film at a seminar tonight at USC, and I'm going to speak.
how are you going to get there?
Well, you're driving me, aren't you? I have to be there at 8:30.
Will 8 o'clock be okay?
Will that give us enough time? I mean, I hate to be rushed.
Yeah, I know just what you mean.
Oh, yeah?
I'll see you later. Come here, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Charlie, come on. Come on, Charlie.
like the dog I had when I was a kid.
But he said you'd love him. The feeling seems to be mutual.
He's the best present ever. I mean, just like good old Pepper. Oh, Charlie, Charlie. Charlie. Oh, you're terrific. He seems to be shedding a little.
Oh, we have to get a brush.
Kate, something spilled.
Uh-oh. I guess Charlie has to have a walk.
Ah, yeah. All right. Come on, Charlie.
His sense of direction's a little off.
Well, he's not used to the house yet.
I'm so glad you like him. I was really worried.
He's great.
Hello. I won't be home for dinner tonight, Mom.
Oh, and obviously you're overjoyed about it.
Oh, well, I see Buddy jumped the gun on your birthday. I knew she wouldn't be able to wait.
Charlie got carried away and made an early entrance.
Just what you always wanted, huh?
Close to. Name is Charlie.
Welcome to the family, Charlie. Ooh. Dad, I think Charlie needs to go for a walk.
Charlie, you and I are going to have a chat.
You seem a bit more cheerful. Doing anything special tonight?
I was just going to a movie.
You think you'll be late?
Well, I sure hope so.
Yes.
One more question, please. How did you feel the first day you directed in film?
Terrified. Terrified. I walked onto this soundstage and it was full of equipment, I mean, cameras and lenses and things that I'd never been able to afford. And I turned right around, I walked out and I started to cry. I was just overwhelmed with fear. I just thought, God, what have I gotten myself into? And then somebody yelled for me, asking me a question. And there were decisions that only I could make. Then and there, that fear just evaporated. It evaporated because there were things I had to do. I had to go to work. And from that minute on, it was the best day of my life. I've had a really good time here tonight.
Just one more question, please.
Okay. But this is the last one, really.
Have there been conflicts between your private life, between love and work? Have you had to make choices?
Shame on you. You never would have asked me that question if I were a man. But since you did ask, yes, of course I've had to make choices. Many, many choices. But that doesn't mean that I don't love or that I can't love. But it does mean that the man that I'm with has to be able to make real space in his life for my work. And therefore, I have to be prepared to be alone. I want to thank you all for asking me here. Thank you. Let's go.
I'm sorry the place was closing, but their takeout is just the same as their eat-in.
That's fine. Your place or mine?
My place is a little crowded.
Weekend traffic, right? You share an apartment with 4 other guys and it's your turn to stay out all night?
I share a place, all right, with 5 other people. 2 are my parents, 2 are my sisters, and 1 is my nephew.
Well, you're convincing me. I'm not up for a family outing.
I think you'd like my folks. But to tell you the truth, I'm not up to it either. Why don't you come into my parlor?
Oh, I'm starving.
Oh, me too.
Thank you. Look what I got while you were getting the food.
When did you...
Have to ask for your ID.
I knew it. You're really a cop, right?
So how old are you?
I'm 45. Us California kids don't age. We just lose our tans.
24, 25?
If you really mean that, then I better start jogging. I'm 19.
19? That's what I thought. I was just testing you before. If you'd have said yes, I'd have written you off. I do believe in telling the truth.
Well, then it's your turn.
I'm 70. Occasional trip to the Fountain of Youth, and I'm okay.
That is a terrific straight line.
Terrific.
Care for some cork?
Sure.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
No.
You have a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
You have work. I can make real space for your work.
Don't quote me like that. I hate it.
I'm sorry. I won't. But I can.
Yeah, I think you can. Hello?
Oh, did it... I think I woke you.
You're right the first time. Who is this?
Oh, Nancy Maitland from the airport. I'm sorry.
Nancy Maitland. Nancy! Nancy! Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry. I'm just being lazy.
Oh, well, I was just sort of calling you in desperation. The weather up here is awful. Timmy's been going stir crazy, and so I kind of thought I'd come back tonight, and if you were around, maybe we could meet for dinner.
Yesterday, absolutely, but today, not a chance.
Oh, well, I hope it's something interesting.
I met a guy.
Well, you out-of-towners always have all the luck, don't you? Where'd you find him?
At the airport. He gave me a lift. He's 19.
I have a kid brother that age.
Let me tell you something.
This one is charming and funny and smart.
I suppose he's just fallen desperately in love with you.
No, he's too smart for that.
Well, have a nice time. I may still come back tonight anyway, so if I do, I'll call you tomorrow.
Well, I wish you would. I'd love to see you.
Ask him if he has an older brother.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Elizabeth, help! Help!
Willie?
Elizabeth, help!
Willie? Willie, you all right? Willie? Ah!
I just got lonely.
I'd love to know how Charlie got into the bedroom. He slept on my neck all night.
Oh, no. Just half the night.
Morning.
Good morning.
Where's Charlie?
Napping. He had a rough night.
Yeah, lonely, I guess.
Crowded. Our bed really isn't big enough for 3.
Is Willie up?
He didn't come home last night. Selena's out of town, isn't she?
Why don't you ask Willie when you see him?
Are you kidding? He'd kill me.
In that case, you'll just have to die of curiosity.
Don't worry, I will.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. It's my father's birthday. I found it in a junk shop. I needed a frame.
Your father is a magician?
No, no. He's a lawyer, but he loves this kind of stuff. I think deep in his heart, he would have loved to have been an entertainer. It's great, thank you. Could you gift wrap that?
Tell me something. Deep down in your heart, what do you want to be?
That's not fair. That's not fair. Remember, I am just a mysterious stranger that fate has thrown into your path.
Mysterious strangers do not drive family station wagons.
Aha, but that is not really a station wagon.
Oh, of course not. You're the Green Hornet, and I'm your faithful valet, Cato.
Who?
It's before your time.
We have nothing but time. You can take the next 10 years and fill me in on your last 20. Wonderful. It's beautiful. Thank you. Hey! Hey, lady! Didn't you forget something?
What?
Me? Now, what's the big rush?
Nothing. I just remember that I have a million things to do.
Well, then I'll take you back to the hotel, and I'll see you later.
Oh, no, you won't. The only way to control you is to keep you out in public.
Really?
I'm terribly sorry, but there's a sex maniac chasing me.
Hello, Willie.
Don't believe a word this woman says.
Well, she hasn't said too many, but so far I believe every one.
My folks. Kate Lawrence, Doug Lawrence, my parents. This is Elizabeth Kraft.
If I put this on film, I would be laughed out of the business. How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
How you do?
I'd say let's all go get some coffee or something, but this is your birthday present, Dad, and I know you couldn't contain yourself.
I'm not sure I could either.
We better run along.
Yeah? See you later.
When do you suppose later is?
Very attractive woman, don't you think?
I don't want to talk about it. She's old enough to be his aunt. Well, isn't she?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that one member of the family in the doghouse is quite enough.
I'm worried about him. Willie's not a casual person. He's been restless and unhappy with himself lately.
Exactly.
Doug, he hasn't been home since yesterday afternoon.
Think of it as a virus. Another 24 hours, it will have run its course.
You're amazing. Suppose it were Nancy.
I'd drag her home by the heels. This is different, Kate.
You male pain in the neck.
You're staring.
I like looking at you.
It's no fair.
I feel like I've been asleep my whole life, Elizabeth. And then you came along and you woke me up.
Does that make me the princess or the frog? I always get it mixed up.
I'm serious, Elizabeth. I want to tell you things, all sorts of different things. I know it's only been 2 days, but it's like I'm a new person. I feel completely different about everything.
Oh, darling Willie. There is a time and a place to say these things, but this isn't it.
I want to tell you.
And I want to hear it. Oh, boy, do I want to hear it. But not now, Willie. I got a meeting to go to. I don't want anything on my mind except business.
Well, then I'll just wait here. And when you get back, you and
Oh, absolutely not. Willie, if I think about you for even 1 minute, those guys will be able to walk all over me.
Okay, you go to your meeting. I want you to knock him dead.
Oh, there's a man after my own heart.
That's the other thing I want.
Oh, you got it.
Who's that? Willie?
Hi, Dad.
I didn't expect you back.
Oh, Elizabeth had a meeting. I'm seeing her later.
Very attractive woman. Who is she?
I met her at the airport when I dropped Nancy off. She's a New Yorker.
Well, what does she do in New York?
She's a filmmaker. She's leaving tomorrow.
I see.
Dad, I know this is going to sound crazy, and maybe it is, but I'm going with her. Tomorrow.
Did I hear Willie?
He's upstairs.
So it was just a 24-hour virus.
She's going back to New York. Willie is going with her tomorrow, or so he says.
My God, what did you say?
Not a word. I was speechless.
You can't be serious.
Yes, Mom, I am.
This is ridiculous.
Mom, I'm just going to New York. You'll see me again.
You don't even know this woman.
Mom, don't. If you're gonna blow up, then at least say what you really mean. Elizabeth is older than I am. And you're shocked and embarrassed.
I'm perfectly capable of saying what I mean without prompting from you, Willie. And this woman's age is just one of my worries. The least of my worries is embarrassment. Don't take this moment of your life. Probably wonderful, but only a moment. Don't take this moment, however wonderful, and misjudge it. I'm afraid you'll be terribly hurt if you do. Treasure the memory of it.
Mom, I've never heard such mush from you in my life. You're making this sound like it's something out of a 1950s movie, which it is not.
Well, if it is not, it should be. Because you are not prepared for anything else.
Is that your contribution to the discussion, Dad?
Come on, Willie. What are you going to do when you get to New York? You can't stay in bed forever, you know.
Hey, give me a break, will you? A little credit. I don't want to stay in bed forever. It's more than that.
You're not ready for a move like this. You're 19 years old. You have no education, no skill.
Wait,
Now let me finish. I'm telling you the truth. In a city like New York, you'll be lucky if you get a job running a freight elevator. You have nothing to offer this woman.
I know I'm taking a big chance. But this is something I have to do. I have never felt this way before. Not in my entire life. Elizabeth is talented and exciting and intelligent. And she's a grown-up. And that's a whole other world to me. And I want it. I want her. Try to understand.
I understand how you feel. I don't want you to go. And if there's a way to stop you, I will.
There isn't. I'm going.
You gonna talk to Buddy?
Yes, I'm going to talk to Buddy tomorrow. And I'd like to be here for your birthday, too, if that's okay.
Willie. Of course it's okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
Come here, Willie. Willie, guess what? I did it. I did it. I was wonderful. I was fantastic, and it worked. Willie, I gotta come back in 3 weeks, and they're gonna make a deal for the picture.
Oh, that's terrific. Oh, God. Oh, celebrate. Oh, What's this?
I'm leaving. There are a million things I gotta get going. I got a plane in 2 hours.
No. Hey, take a morning plane, please.
Willie, I can't do that. I'm finished here.
But, Elizabeth, I want to go with you. I can't leave until tomorrow. It's my dad's birthday. Remember? Elizabeth? I just had a kind of a bad scene with him, and I don't want to leave with us angry at each other. So.
A scene about me, right?
What did he say?
He said that I was a kid, and I had no marketable skills. That I had nothing to offer you, that I would just be trailing after you.
He's wrong.
I know he's wrong. Don't worry about my folks. I can take care of that.
Willie, I don't want you to come with me.
Don't you remember? I can make real space for your work in my life.
Darling, that's just the trouble. You can. Willie, I want you to listen to me, okay? Now, your father was wrong about you, but he was right about me. Now, listen, Willie, you would wind up trailing on my coattails. You would become attached to me like a devotee. And you want to know why? Because I would insist on it. And, Willie, you are better than that. I mean, you have to be better than that because I insist on that, too.
What you're really saying is that you don't want a kid hanging around, that I don't have enough to offer you, so why don't you just tell me that?
Willie, no. You have too much.
But not enough for you.
Willie, you have too much for me at this time in my life.
No, not too much. Just enough. Just enough for a quickie weekend, right?
Listen, Charlie. It's all over. I mean, you and I have had it. Don't be hurt. I mean, it's nothing personal. Maybe I better fill you in on a few things. Come on now, sit down.
Willie.
Hi, Mom.
Does your father know you're here?
No.
He's in the study.
Oh, all right.
What time are you leaving?
I'm not leaving.
Did you change your mind?
No, it was changed for me.
I see.
The point is, you're not like the dog I have in my head. That dog is only around when I want him to be. He doesn't shed. He walks himself. He's flealess. See, that's just too much of you for me to handle. And I think we'd both be better off if you let me stay with the one I remember.
You know, if you had any class, he'd get up, kiss you, and leave.
I wish he would. I'm afraid I am going to have a talk with Buddy.
I guess I'm not. Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. What happened?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I wasn't the one to decide not to go.
Willie. Well, don't try to forget. It'll be all right in memory.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will. There are no harsh colors in memory. You have to remember. So you won't settle for anything less.
Hello? Hi, darling. You are? What time? 1:30. Yes, I will. See you then. That was Nancy. She said to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, she'll be here.
She's on her way. Someone has to pick her up at the airport.
Here, I'll go. I'd like to get out for a while anyway. By the time I get to the airport, the plane will probably have landed, so... See you later.
Billy,
I thought you left last night.
all of a sudden I just got too tired. Willie, please, just listen to me.
No, I don't want to listen to you.
Here we are. Oh, Elizabeth, I was going to call you. Oh, this is my brother, Willie Lawrence. This is Elizabeth Kraft.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I going to get to see you?
Not this trip. I have to go right now.
Oh. Well, how was your weekend?
Memorable. I fell in love. I gotta go right now or I'm gonna miss that plane.
Well, Timmy, old man, it was a weekend in San Francisco, huh? Come on, we better go. We're parked in a no parking zone.
How was your weekend?
Memorable.
Everything's taken care of.
Do you think you'll be happy?
Sure. Audrey's house is terrific.
I seem to remember Audrey's mother doesn't like dogs.
She doesn't.
What? I don't want Charlie in a house where he won't be happy.
He'll be happy.
How do you know?
Audrey's gonna let him sleep in her room.
Marcia must be thrilled about that.
Mom, don't you know about Audrey and her mom?
No, what?
Well, they have this arrangement. What Audrey Pfeiffer wants, Audrey Pfeiffer gets.
Well, in that case, I guess Charlie will be all right.
I wish we could say the same for Audrey.
Charlie? Oh, no.
I was coming down the street, and there he was.
Now what do we do?
You'll just have to convince him that you're not the man in his head.
I will. I will. I'll go to Audrey Pfeiffer's every day till he gets it right.